I met with a good bit last night in the informal meetings. Everybody from the 49ers, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Jags, the Raiders, Jets, a good bit of the variety of the teams.
What do they want to see from you, Dak?
Just in the informals, it was more just talking ball than anything. I got a lot of the base, getting to know me base information out of the way at the Senior Bowl. So now it's more things I want to talk about, they want to talk about, and that's the football.
Where do you feel like you need to get better here?
Get better. I mean, I'm just here to be myself. I'm just excited for this opportunity. This is the biggest part of my life right now, and it's very important. I just come in, I just be myself, show these guys who I am, what I can bring to the organization.
Are you ready to be an NFL starter as a rookie, do you think, or might it take you a year to get up to speed, do you think?
I'm going to do whatever the coaches ask me to do. When they draft me, I'm sure they'll have a plan. If they need me to come in to be the starter, I'm going to prepare myself, do everything I can to make sure I'm ready. I'm ready to do that, and the guys around me trust me in that role. And if it's to be a backup, I'm going to come in and make the guys around me better. Whatever, like I said, whatever it is, I'm going to embrace my role and do the best I can for that organization.
Did you pay attention to what Tyrod did with this year, and how that might have helped change the perception for multiple undersized players and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't necessarily get to watch Tyrod that much. I mean, we're always in the film room on Sunday, so I didn't get to watch NFL ball as much as I'd want to. But yeah, Tyrod, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, they've all opened the door for the mobile quarterbacks, the guys who are making throws from under the center in the pocket, doing the things they need to within the pocket, but as well stretching the defense and using their mobility to really hurt the defense.
How comfortable?
I think I have to show people that I can make all the drops from under center. Something I hadn't been asked to do in high school nor college, but I've been working really hard on doing it. My first live reps were at the Senior Bowl from under center. So just to show that I can do that, I can get better. I'm athletic enough to do it, so I don't think it's a hard transition. So just to work on it and get comfortable at it.
You met with the Cowboys at the Senior Bowl, last night. Can you talk about those conversations?
Yeah, the Senior Bowl was real quick. I mean, obviously they were working with the North team. I was on the South team, so we didn't get to meet as much as I did with the other teams. But last night, meeting with Wade Wilson, Coach Wilson, just talking about what they expect me to do if I come in there, if it's to be the backup role behind Tony Romo, how do I plan on approaching it, and then just talking ball. So it's been very productive meetings.
How do you feel about the fact that when there's three quarterbacks and four quarterbacks, everyone's talking about you don't want to be kind of next tier? They okay with that? Want to be up there with the other guys?
I mean, I think there's more for y'all to worry about than me. I'm going to come in every day, no matter where I'm at. If I'm here, if I'm back in Orlando training with Coach Shaw, and just continue to get better. I'm worried about just getting my foot in the door in an organization, and I'll make the most of it from then on. And obviously, I mean, you want to go as high as you can from the financial standpoint, but I'm just really worried about getting my foot in at camp, getting in that organization, showing them what I can do.
So you see some quarterbacks in the NFL that were drafted maybe after the first round, those just became starters, and you've got that confidence that no matter when you're drafted, you might win the
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I guess the paycheck's the only thing that matters at that point. But I mean, there's a lot of great quarterbacks, Hall of Famers that were drafted late. So it really doesn't matter. It's about getting in there and proving yourself once you're in the training camp.
What about having a wide receiver like Russell Wilson? How much did he help you develop, and how did a guy like that rely on?
That was a big weapon for me to have in college. He's just the size matchup that he provided me. Almost, I guess you could say, a safety net in a way, knowing if you got matchups across the board one-on-one, he's usually bigger, more athletic, can jump and go up and get a ball. So it was always a matchup that if I saw one-on-one across the board, I like to attack depending on who the cornerback was.
How comfortable are you going under center right now, Dak?
I'm very comfortable. I've said it before, I'm athletic, so it's not that big of a transition. And it's kind of funny, but I almost feel more like a big-time quarterback from under the center. So it's something I'm embracing, having fun, getting comfortable at.
Have you met with anyone from the Bills yet?
Yeah, I met with the Bills at the Senior Bowl, but not yet here. So.
What's the worst weather you've played in as far as a game?
The worst weather. I can take it from playing in 20 degrees, which we did at Arkansas this past year, and I had a pretty productive game, or the monsoon I played in Missouri, which I had a pretty productive game. So I never really worry about the weather. I just go in and just try to be myself, not worry about the ball, how wet it is, or how cold my hands are, and just go play ball.
What does it mean to you coming from Mississippi State and representing your school and the SEC?
It means a lot. I'm excited to be here and represent my school. I think it's a school record for us. We have 6 guys here at the National Combine, and the most we've ever had. So that's pretty cool to be a part of that, to be one of those guys. And just for the SEC, I mean, we've sometimes got a stigma of we can't produce a quarterback in the NFL, or people say whatever they want to say, but I'm here to prove myself, represent Mississippi State, represent the SEC.
Why do you think that stigma is there?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess we haven't had one recently. But Cam Newton was. I mean, the MVP's from the SEC. So I really don't know. I don't know why you guys say that.
What's the number one trait of quarterback in the NFL you had?
I think me personally, I think leadership. I think going into an organization, if you can get those guys to rally around you and to not be fake, you just be true to who you are, and just get everybody to believe in themselves, to believe in you, knowing you're going to go out there and make a play. I think that just raises the expectations of the team and the organization, and allows everybody to get better.
How will you describe your endurance to the team? How will you describe your endurance and your toughness to the teams?
Just go watch my film. I think playing in the SEC, I mean, I ran the ball a lot, and to get hit like I did sometimes and to jump back up, I think just shows my toughness. For example, I fought adversity on and off the field throughout my career, so I think that kind of speaks for itself.
The back shoulder throw looked like it was kind of one of your specialties in Mississippi State. How comfortable are you with that throw?
I'm very comfortable. That's something you just kind of have to react to. Your receiver's not necessarily running by the DB. The DB's kind of on top of him, and just to pull him up, throw it a little bit behind him. And I had bigger receivers, and they're usually size match up, like I said, so not necessarily they're going vertical threats and beat the DBs in the SEC. It's hard to run by anybody in the SEC, but when you create those matchups, the back shoulder really comes into play.
For Dak, please.
Dak, you've already done a lot of charity work for a young man. Have you thought about what that's going to be like at the NFL level, where you can raise your profile and get a little money in your pocket, and some of the things you can do like that?
Oh, it'll be exciting. I'll be able to reach I'll be able to reach more people with doing that work, and to me it's all about helping others. What I can do for those who are supporting me, or maybe not even have anything to do with me, that just need a helping hand, need a smile that can help their day or just help them out. So it'll be exciting to be able to affect more people.
Where do you think your charitable nature comes from?
I really just think my mom more so than anything, just the person she was, how selfless she was. She just gave back to people, always had a smile on her face, was optimistic about everything and every situation, and it just kind of carries down. Just watching her allows me to just carry through life the same way.
Why are some dual threat quarterbacks able to make it and some are gone?
I'm not really sure. That's something I guess you'd have to just go in and study, but I think the equalizer in the game of football is mental, and it's not about being athletic. It's not about them being able to run or not. I think it's about the mental capacity of the game, and I think Cam and Russell Wilson are showing, and Tyrod Taylor, that you can be athletic, but as long as you're smart and you know what you're doing, it can work to your benefit. Appreciate you.